Good morning, students. How are you all? This is Divya ma'am from Academic Heights Public School, and today we are going to cover few GK topics. Okay, so let's start. This is a story told in picture blocks, but the blocks are jumbled. Number the blocks in right order. Think of a title for the story. Okay, so this is a story time section of your book, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to tell you the story, not read it from here. Okay, I'm just going to tell you the story, and then accordingly you can number the boxes. Okay, there are small corner boxes given on each of the box, and you can number the story for us. Okay. So this story is about a rabbit. Once a lion decided that he does not want to hunt anymore. So because he was the king of the jungle, he told the residents of the jungle, means the other animals, that from today onwards, you are my food and you are going to come to me one by one, daily one animal. So this thing continued until few days. The animals went to the lion and they never returned. But one day it was turn of a little rabbit. The rabbit decided of a plan. Okay, he thought of a plan. He went to the lion and he was quite late. The lion was angry, why are you late? So the rabbit said, I met another lion in the jungle and he also wanted to eat me. It took me a lot of efforts to tell him no and come to him. The lion was angrier. There can only be one king in the jungle, and that's me. So he asked the rabbit to take him to the other lion. Now this was the opportunity the rabbit was looking for. So he took the lion to a well. There, in the water, lion could see his own shadow. Correct? Now what happened? When the lion roared, the well roared back because it was echoing the sound. And the lion got angrier and he jumped into the well to kill the other lion. And that's when the whole jungle got rid of the lion. Okay, so that's the story. Now you can number your boxes according to the story. Okay, so go ahead, number your boxes, and I will just read and do write the title of the story. Okay, now the next topic is itsy bitsy insects. The small insects, okay, that we find around us. Now we are going to do this one differently. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to read the options because we have such pretty pictures now. So we are going to read the options, and then if you already know them, then you can just write them down, or whenever you are googling them, you can search for these options itself and match them with the pictures you have, and then you can write the answer. Okay, because these clues are quite long, and if you type them on Google, you might get confused of what results are shown. Okay, so the options are ladybird, firefly, yucca moth, horsefly, bee, Dracula ants, cicada, aphids, ticks, and dragonfly. Now everybody remember to pronounce the names correctly. Okay. Now let's start our chapter. Itsy bitsy insects. Did you know that insects from close sorry did you know that insects form close to 85% of all known animal species? Okay, so that's interesting fact. Out of the 100% of animals, 85% are formed by these insects only. Okay. Now, help knowing identify the insect described in the clues given below. Choose your answers from the help box given on the next page. Okay. Now, first clue is also known as the devil's darning needle. ठीक है, मतलब डेविल की सबसे खतरनाक वाली needle. They are one of the fastest known insects. They have thin silvery wings with a steel blue, purple, green or copper colored body. They eat mosquitoes, flies and other insects. So as I told you, instead of typing this whole clue, you can just type the options given to you and look for their picture and match it with the picture. Okay. Now next is, when you see those tiny bit insects, yeah, they are parasites that have sharp sucking beaks and live on the sap of plants. They are found on the stems or underneath leaves. They reproduce so rapidly that if unchecked, they can destroy entire field of crops. Okay? मतलब ये जो है ये प्लांट के जूस पे डिपेंड करते हैं. These are parasites. Parasites क्या होते हैं? The animals or the insects who are dependent on other animal or insect for living. Okay, so those are called parasite. मतलब वो खुद अपना कुछ और काम नहीं करते हैं, वो सारा कुछ ना जो प्लांट ने अपने लिए प्रोड्यूस किया है दे टेक इट. ओके, तो ये कहाँ होते हैं? ये नॉर्मली प्लांट के स्टेम्स में या उनके नीचे वाले पत्तों में होते हैं और ये इतनी जल्दी ग्रो करते हैं, मीन्स इतनी जल्दी ये रिप्रोड्यूस करते हैं, इतनी जल्दी ये नंबर्स में ग्रो करते हैं कि अगर उनका ध्यान नहीं रखा गया तो ये पूरी की पूरी क्रॉप को डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं. ओके, दे आर साउंड प्रोड्यूसिंग insects. Males make loud noises by vibrating the membrane at their base of their abdomen. Although not considered a pest, the females, if numerous, may damage young sapling when they lay eggs. Okay. तो ये जो है ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा साउंड क्रिएट करते हैं. जो इनके मेल्स होते हैं वो बहुत लाउड नॉइज क्रिएट करते हैं बाय वाइब्रेटिंग द मेम्ब्रेन एट द बेस ऑफ देयर एब्डोमेन. उनके एब्डोमेन के बेस में जो मेम्ब्रेन होता है उसको बहुत तेज से वाइब्रेट करके दे मेक अ लॉट ऑफ नॉइज. ओके, नाउ इसको हम पेस्ट नहीं मानते हैं. पेस्ट क्यों नहीं मानते? ये नॉर्मली क्रॉप्स को नुकसान नहीं करते. ठीक है, बट अगर बहुत सारी फीमेल हों इसमें और आपके फील्ड में यंग सैपलिंग्स हैं, यंग सैपलिंग्स मीन्स जो बस अभी अभी थोड़े छोटे छोटे से पौधे हुए हैं जिनको आप दूसरी जगह लगाने वाले हैं. ठीक है, तो वेरी स्मॉल सैपलिंग्स, तो जब वो एग्स वगैरह ले करती हैं तो वो उनको ख़राब कर सकती हैं सैपलिंग्स को. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज वाओ, लुक्स क्यूट राइट. Yeah. So they have white wings which blend with the yucca plants. They pollinate. Okay. Pollinate करते हैं मतलब pollinate करते हैं मतलब yes, जिसके वो seeds इधर से उधर फैलाते हैं, right? Both the plant and insect depend on each other for survival. In order to prevent shortage of food, they rarely lay eggs in flowers that other females have already used. ठीक है, तो उनकी वाइट विंग्स होते हैं और ये यूका प्लांट के साथ बहुत अच्छे से मिक्सअप हो जाते हैं. ओके, अच्छा. एंड ये जो प्लांट है और ये जो इंसेक्ट है, ये दोनों एक दूसरे पे डिपेंड करते हैं, है ना. और ये क्या करने में हेल्प करता है उस प्लांट को? पॉलिनेशन करने में. पॉलिनेशन क्या होता है कि जो आपके प्लांट का मेल एंथर है आपके फ्लावर का, उसको वो फीमेल स्टिग्मा तक पहुंचाते हैं. ठीक है, ओके. इससे क्या होता है कि इससे न्यू प्लांट्स होते हैं, है ना. फिर क्या होता है कि अब ये जो है शॉर्टेज ऑफ फूड हो सकती है, तो ये क्या करते हैं, वो वाले फ्लावर्स को जिसको किसी और फीमेल ने ऑलरेडी यूज कर लिया, वो उस फ्लावर में एग बहुत कर देते हैं. ओके, सो दैट they can have enough supply of food. Let's read the tables. For every human alive, there are 200 million insects. Among the heaviest insects in the Africa, Goliath beetle. Okay, so heaviest insect is African Goliath beetle. Now next is fairy flies are among the tiniest insects in the world. Fairy flies जो है वो almost the tiniest insect in the world. ठीक है, among means there are multiple tiniest insects, but fairy flies is one of them. Now next is they can be as small as a housefly or as large as a bumblebee. They are also known as green-headed monsters. What are these called? Green-headed monster. Their mouth resembles a wedge-shaped miner's tool. उनका जो माउथ है वो एक wedge-shaped miner's tool के जैसा दिखता है. They are fast and are usually found around streams, marshes, and wooded areas. ये normally कहाँ मिलते हैं? Streams, marshes and wooden area. Marshes means dildal. Okay. Now next is they are member of beetle family. The wingless female are often called glowworms. They are visible at night because of their distinctive ability to produce light in periodic bursts. इनको किस लिए जाना जाता है? क्योंकि ये अंधेरे में चमकते हैं. ठीक है, ओके. Now the next one is these insects make delicious honey. Now we all know what are these, right? These insects make delicious honey from the nectar of flowers. Okay. They have more than 20,000 species and are found all over the world except Antarctica because that's a cold region and it cannot survive there. Okay. Now next is these insects suck the blood of their young in a process known as non-destructive cannibalism. Okay. They were first found in a rotting log in Madagascar over a decade ago. So these insects were found first time in Madagascar. Okay, and these insects, what they do is they suck the blood of their young ones. Okay, and that process is known as non-destructive cannibalism because जो है यंग वंस हैं वो मरते नहीं हैं उनके ब्लड सर्कुलेशन. ओके, they just have some holes in their body. Okay, but they do not die. Okay, now the next one is they have round brightly colored bodies. They are commonly red, orange, yellow or black with spots or other markings. Farmers and fruit growers consider them to be among the most beneficial insects. Okay. Now this one is called most beneficial insect because it helps the farmers in a different way, right? कैसे हेल्प करता है ये फार्मर की कोई बता पाएगा मुझे? So you need to find out how this insect helps the farmers. Okay. Now, so it is in multiple colors like red, orange, yellow, or black, and they might have spots or markings on them. Okay. Now the next one is they live on or inside the other animals, which are called hosts. They can spread diseases to people, animals, and plants. They also cause itching and other skin problems. So these are quite irritating bugs. And it can make your life difficult. Okay. So that's it. That's the number of pages we are going to do today. So just fill them up. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye bye.